So today we're going to be installing CarPlay on my McLaren 570S. So the first thing we're going to go ahead and do to install Apple CarPlay is removing the center console. So at the same time, we're also trying to diagnose our audio issue at the same time. So hopefully we can install Apple CarPlay and also get back audio. But if you guys look at the center console, pretty much there's a bunch of these, how to explain it? They're just a bunch of these like little mats that sit throughout this entire area. Every single mat needs to come off, and there's literally hidden hex bolts throughout the entire thing. Once you actually remove all these, it literally exposes all the hex bolts. If you guys look back over here as well, there's 4 more hex bolts in there, and then there's 2 more on top of the center console, 2 more on the outer, and this entire center console comes out. Oh, we have to still probably disconnect the USB,
there's a USB
cables
connection
back there, and then this whole center console should come out. So just to kind of show you guys the center console out, there's a screw on each side right here towards the front that you need to take out. I believe there's 7 mils. There was 2 right here underneath the cup holder piece, 2 more over here. I believe actually 4 right here, 2 more back there, 4 in here. There was the 2 that are up here, and then the 1 on each side right over there. And then in terms of the USB ports, you pretty much have to pry forward on it and do some finicking to get that out, so you can unplug the 4 connectors. Once you get that out, you can pull the whole center console up, unplug the cigarette lighter, and officially, your whole center console is officially out. So now that that's out, which we have to get out because we're gonna be doing the proper wiring for the Apple CarPlay, now we have full access to the module right over there, and we can actually do all the plugging that is necessary. So now that we have everything out of the box, guys, let me show you guys how to install the Apple CarPlay on your 570S. So this is literally everything that comes in the packaging, obviously, other than instructions and a few other things. So that being said, we have the main wiring harness, which will show you guys how to install that. This can honestly get put anywhere you guys want to. It doesn't have to be anywhere specific. Just the closer to the driver, the better, I'd say. This over here, again, we'll show you guys, and just the box, we'll show you guys where we're gonna go ahead and tuck it in. Again, it's mostly up to preference where you guys want to tuck it. There's no exact right way to do it, but obviously in cars like this, it's gonna be a tight fit, so how to find a good spot to go ahead and install this in. So without further ado, we already have the car fully disassembled. We removed the center console already. We already removed a bunch of other things. We're gonna show you guys where to plug everything in. So the first thing we're gonna go ahead and install is this one right here. There's a bunch of piggybacks. They're pretty much gonna be unplugging the factory harnesses, plugging the factory ones onto this side, and then plugging this into where it needs to go. So that being said, we're gonna give this bad boy to Nick, and he's gonna go ahead and help us install it.
That's, I believe, the display cable to the screen. This is a cable for things, and then this is also a cable for things. But basically what this kit does, you got these like tap harnesses, so it's tapping whatever wires or power it needs from these 2 connectors, and then it goes into the main connector for the CarPlay box.
So we're unplugging both of these basically from the, what box would that be called?
This is the actual head unit.
Okay, so we're just unplugging the head unit and then plugging the head unit wiring into the harness and the harness into the head unit.
I think this is the official name is the Iris.
Iris.
Whatever.
See it right over there on the sticker.
I'm sure it's on a sticker.
Yeah.
It's actually, this kit's really nice. They got all this foam on the connectors, so it'll help
no rattling and stuff.
The rattling, yeah.
Nice. Yeah. Good quality, good quality.
Display thing.
Oh, there's a display cable down there?
And then this is leather, so when you're installing this, watch all of this for scratches. But this is the display cable. And I think this end plugs into here. We can feed that lot back in there, and then this one, there was a click, if you can hear that, plugs into the head unit, and then this will plug into our CarPlay box.
Oh, so we don't even have to remove the screen?
No.
So guys, we got this screen pulled out because we were doing some diagnostics with our audio. I'm thinking that's also gonna help you guys, so we can show you guys how we did it for this install. Again, so far screen does not need to come out, just the center console. The piggyback connects to the back of the CarPlay box like he said, and then also to our basically piggybacked off the head unit. So far so good. And then all those switches goes
left-hand
upwards.
drive, so this high, low, I guess this is up like this.
High is up, L is down. Please follow the instructions to set up.
So this is a left-hand drive car, so only that one is down.
Okay,
and
so just like that. That's it.
And then we can actually do a test.
Oh, gonna be that easy? Ready to go?
I mean, we got to fit all this thing back into the car. We got to.
But yeah, I guess that'll be a good test. So like I said, guys, literally the only thing, these 2 cables. Obviously our audio. Actually, do you already connect this to the audio or not yet?
Well, the port.
Oh, the port's over here.
Yeah, the port. Can you reach the port?
Port's over here. Okay. So we're gonna reconnect the port that I told you guys to remove out of the center console.
There was that little connector. Okay. I think it's here. Nope, that fell. I think this is our aux. So if we wanted to be, no, that looks like power ground pro. Is this backlit? So anyway, we'll just, right now, I'll make sure this works before we do that. So we're gonna plug that in.
So not only do we have to make sure that the CarPlay actually shows up on the screen, but we have to make sure we can connect our phone and we can actually hear audio from it at the same time. So everything we connected so far, there's literally a mock-up setup right now. We should be able to get all that feedback back. And if it does work out perfectly, then we're gonna go and reassemble everything and show you guys how we did it and the cleanest way we did it possible. So to enter the CarPlay system, we're gonna hold OK for 2 seconds. Okay, we entered CarPlay. So now this is touchscreens. Go to settings, probably go to Bluetooth and just connect our phone. So that is popping up now. It's saying pair, sync, pairing over here. So far things are connecting. CarPlay, connect, just like that. We're already fully connected. So let's go ahead and test out our audio real quick. Make sure that is working.
No photos, police
A little bit of a
passports.
We have audio working. Let's go ahead and make sure our maps work and then everything's good to go. We can go ahead and reassemble everything. Connected my phone, everything's great in the Navy, looks great. So at this point, guys, just go ahead and reassemble everything, but CarPlay is working. Honestly, guys, I think that's one of the fastest and easiest CarPlay installs we've ever done. Is literally just a few connectors here and that's it. I mean, honestly, even without removing, you have to remove the center console, right?
Probably. I mean, the problem is that we had all of this removed to diagnose the audio issue which was involved.
But the connectors are on the top of the module, no?
Correct.
Yeah, so I think the best way to do it, guys, remove the center console. That's something you have to do. But honestly, if you guys are scared or if you guys look online and it looks like a scary job to remove the center console, it's actually very easy. And that's the only thing you have to do. We had to strip this entire rear section of the car again for the audio issue. Turns out you don't have to do that. Turns out you don't have to remove the screen. So it's literally just the center console, connect everything, route everything back here to the back of the center console, reinstall it, and you're done. So without further ado, let's go ahead and reinstall it, show you guys the finished product. So to actually get the microphone up there, guys, we went ahead and pretty much removed the A-pillar right over here. We removed this piece of the dashboard. It's not held on by any screws. You just pry on it, tucked it in through there, pulled it in through here. Gonna be running it down here and then just connecting it straight into our CarPlay box, and that's how we're gonna do a microphone. We'll show you guys the antenna here in a second. So we were gonna mount it right over here with the 3M that was provided with us. In this kit, it actually came with 2 of these pads, and we're gonna put it right up there. But we decided after test fitting the center console that it was kind of hitting, and it would have been, we either had to squeeze it in, which would have messed up our gaps with the center console and stuff, or we just pretty much put it down there, which you guys can see underneath the HVAC. It honestly fits perfectly right there. You can just leave it there. There's not much movement, so I think that is the place to set it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and make sure that is the place and reassemble the center console. So we fully buttoned up everything. The antenna cable is down there. Everything is fully buttoned up. We tested out the radio. We tested out everything, Apple CarPlay, and everything's looking great right now.